Who's right? Who's wrong? You decide. Hash It Out with Frank Garay and Brian Stevens.
Hello and welcome to another episode of Hash It Out. I am Frank Garay here with Brian Stevens, and the topic for today is this: the new integrated disclosures that are coming out August 1st, apparently on the loan estimator form, which is the disclosure sort of good faith upfront form that you do at the front of the application process, will not have service release premium or rebates included on that. So if you're a broker, that's not going to be disclosed. However, it will be disclosed at the end. So the question comes up, because it's not at the beginning, do you think more loan officers who used to be brokers, who were hardcore brokers, who are totally pro-broker, but had to go into the banking world, do you think that they may shift back now into the brokering world because that upfront disclosure is going to be more compatible with what the banks are giving out right now, even though they're going to have to disclose it on the end? So what do you think? You think more loan officers will turn to the broker channel now, or no?
I think it's a bunch of confusing stuff.
Yeah.
No, I don't think it's going to make a darn bit of difference one way or the other.
Okay.
And it's twofold, and we had this conversation earlier. But my contention has always been, if you're not embarrassed about what you make, you should disclose it. In fact, you should be pointing it out. If you are embarrassed about what you're making, well, then maybe you kind of need to rethink your business. Everybody right now has reined in some of these huge comps that used to go, your 4 points on the back and all this crazy stuff. We're not seeing that anymore. So there's no reason why you shouldn't disclose what you're making. The second part of it is that I really believe, having written loans for, the better part of 2 decades, people didn't read the old disclosures. They had no interest in reading the old disclosures, and they're not going to read or have any interest in the new ones. The idea of these new disclosures that we're getting is the hope from the CFPB is that it's going to change the behavior of our clients to where they're going to be more engaged in the process and shopping around the whole know before you owe.
Right.
And the truth of the matter is, we as lenders, we are simply a roadblock in between that person and the keys to their house. They're going to do everything that they need to do for us, but they want to know what their payment is going to be and how much money they need to bring to the table, and how we get to that point, I don't think is really important.
I think on your first point, where, hey, you shouldn't be embarrassed about what you make, I'm saying there's probably a lot of loan officers out there, they're not embarrassed about what they make.
Right.
They would rather broker a deal because they think that they can better serve the client that way. They think they can get a better pricing, etc. But maybe they will go back to the brokering side, because up front is kind of where the rubber meets the road and where it all starts to happen, where the first impressions are made. And it's at that point they might be able to be on more of a playing field with the banker and not, have that the gorilla in the room that's kind of looming there, this big dollar amount. That's what's this, that the bar go, what is this thing here? Now that they know that won't be there at the front, maybe we will get more loan originators now to go back to the broker side, knowing they'll have to contend with it on the back side of the transaction or at the end, but still they got them in the door, they're going through the process, and now they're dealing with it on the end. You see what I'm saying? So I'm thinking you actually may see more loan officers go back to pure brokering with this change.
Well, it's basically in a contracting market, brokers are the first to suffer. In an expanding market, brokers are the ones who tend to outpace your more traditional mortgage bank.
Okay.
The reason for that is that brokering a loan is really the cheapest and quickest way to bring that loan to market.
Right.
So in a hot market, you're going to see a lot of expansion, and that's the right reason for doing it. I don't think people should jump into, leave a bank and go strictly to brokering because their fee or their SRP is going to be disclosed a little differently. They need to do it because it's the best choice for them, depending on what market conditions allow for.
Fair enough. But the point is, what do you guys think? Put the comments down below so everybody can read those and gain from it. And with that, thanks for tuning in here at Hash It Out. And don't forget to catch us at the National Real Estate Post as well every day at thenationalrealestatepost.com. We'll catch you guys later.
And let's face it, brokers have more fun.
They were the pirates of the mortgage industry.
I know, they were way more fun.
Pirates are a lot more fun.
They throw better parties. Thanks, guys.
Hash It Out airs every Thursday at 7 a.m. Eastern Time and can be viewed on MortgageNewsNetwork.com.
Hello, this is David Koster for the Mortgage News Network. Today, nearly 90 million people will go online and watch a video. This explains why our weekly online shows have been such a hit. Custom-produced videos are simply the most powerful way of telling a business story. National Mortgage Professional Magazine gave rise to Mortgage News Network. Our editors and producers have been telling the stories of this industry for decades. To learn more about sponsorship opportunities that are available, and to learn about the video services we provide, request a media kit. You can do so by sending an email to info@mortgagenewsnetwork.com or pick up the phone and call Beverly Bolnick at area code 516-409-5555, extension 4. And remember, while others cover the world, we cover yours.
This is Mortgage News Network.